Hey there guys, so I'm back here with another chapter for the Warlock quest campaign here in World of Warcraft Legion, and I've succeeded in the previous steps, which was claiming a soul anchor for Shinfel to come to or to contact her, I believe, and the follower missions empowering souls, which were collecting soul shards. So there we have. So
no time for trivia.
like Cold was from the first boss, the unclaimed soul. Have you recovered the soul yet? Richson says. You'll never disappoint, Ekale. This otherwise forgotten soul will now serve a greater purpose. If you say so. Empowering the soul. With enough soul shards, we should have the power to create the anchor. Your troops have done well. Our soul shard supply is sufficient enough to create the anchor. Okay, so we'll have a ritual now. I have bound Shinfel's soul to her staff, allowing it to serve as an anchor in this world. When we perform the ritual of summoning, it will act as a beacon, guiding Shinfel through the twisting nether and back to our world.
Are we done?
Alright. So, let's get...
The Fellfire, and will you assist us, Kira?
I'll help, of course. Unlike you, I do not abandon a fellow warlock when they might need me most.
Let's summon... Oh, there she is, the spirit.
What should we kill next?
She doesn't say
Let's
much.
get on with it.
Make it quick.
We may have Shinfel in our possession, but her mind remains in the hands of her demon captors. What kind of ancient magic have they cursed her with? I've never seen anything like it. Mad Ernie the Alchemist. If we have any hope of curing this curse, we need to know what kind of magic we're dealing with. I know of an alchemist who earned himself quite a reputation for his unconventional methods. Shunned from the Gilneas long ago, I believe Mad Ernie has taken up residency in these lands. His knowledge may be the first step to breaking this curse.
Very well.
So he's probably in Bradensbrook, right? So let's fly up there and see if we can find this Gilnean guy, or perhaps even a Worgen. We'll see. But I believe the people in Bradensbrook were not affected by the curse at all. So they just just left the country, I believe, before the Third War, which was when the curse broke out. So we'll see. We'll get to Valshara. I believe I have the fly path there already, so it won't take much time. And we'll be able to see or determine what kind of curse is affecting Shinfel. And this is concluding, so the first act, I believe, for the Warlock Castle. The Warlock Order Hall campaign. And then we'll have the main one, so we'll probably get Shinfel as a follower. I still don't know where exactly is. I believe there isn't. Or is there? Where are the achievements? Legacy, scenarios, no. Questle, oh, that's it. But I already have this altogether because I have done so in all the other characters. So complete your order campaign and unlock a new appearance. This is the first achievement. Yeah, there isn't. There isn't any. Alright, so anyway, we'll get there soon enough, and we'll be able to determine what's currently plaguing Shinfel Warlock campaign. Find Mad Ernie. Alright. He's in Bradensbrook, right in the village. Just a couple of houses, I mean. Well, one thing that underwhelms me is that the main cities are huge and they're pretty well depicted, but Warlock has 4 buildings, but then the others, I mean, imagine Stoner. Stoner has a population in the war, I believe, of 20,000, and you have like, what, 4 buildings? I mean, you could at least group them all together. It wouldn't be that big, but it would give, you see, a dimension where you could actually populate the thing, I guess. And Ravensbrück has like 3 buildings here, and then another building there, and another there. I believe it's underwhelming. That's how I feel. It's like, you see. But then I understand that this is a game where you need to be practical about the gameplay also. So here we have Ernest Carlyle.
Get Gavin or get going.
Those undead invaders put up quite a fight, but Marl and I won't let the farm be taken. Are you mad, Ernie? Shh! Keep your voice down. I haven't gone by that name in years. I gave up the practice of alchemy some time ago, in favor of a calm life here on the farm. What business do you have with Mad Ernie anyway? Ritsin sent me. We need help curing a doom curse.
Keep your chin up, eh? What can I do for you?
That's a name I thought I'd never hear again. We may have worked together in the past, but Ritsin needs to know I'm not the man I was before. My priorities are Marl and this farm. Okay. In case you haven't noticed, things are a bit hectic around here. Marl's doing a good job protecting the cornfields, but the commotion gave our goats quite a scare. They dashed out of their pen as soon as the fighting started, and are now running amok. Round them up for me, and I'll do my best to figure out how to handle the curse you're dealing with.
Good
Okay.
day.
What exactly does an alchemist have to do with a curse, with a warlock curse? Kind of strange, you see, because curses are warlock, they're magic affiliated, not science stuff, right? We have 4. Let's get some more. That's 1. So this is the 5th, 6th, and 7th and 8th right here. Alright. That wasn't fast enough, and now I guess I'll have to kill this guy before returning. Alright.
Ain't you a shepherd of
I can see all my goats have been accounted for. Now let's see if we can do something about that curse. Okay. Doom and Gloom. Doom curses are serious business, so much that so many warlocks didn't deal in them for some time. The magic grows stronger as time goes on, eventually leading to death. Only the caster of the curse can remove it. I can craft an elixir that will slow its progression, but you'll need to collect an assortment of ingredients first. Recover the ingredients Ernest needs to create an elixir of suspension.
I got a bad feeling.
And where do I get this?
You wouldn't want to see me when I'm angry.
Is there... Oh, there's a place. Not here. Not here. So it only marks this one, or it's the entire zone that we can get all the items. Perhaps we'll check it out. So we'll have to fly to Starsong Refuge. Perhaps even Garden of the Moon should be fast.
What's your story?
Let's
We
go
are bound
there.
by-
Yeah, Garden of the Moon is probably the best bet. So we'll need those ingredients in order to craft the elixir to slow down the Doom Curse, which is quite hard. I've never seen. I believe I've never seen in the quests and of the sorts alchemy being used for curses, nor vice versa. So he says that Doom Curses. He explains exactly what the Doom Curse is, as in the Warlock War, but I mean, there are priests and such, or druids that can dispel it, or should be able to dispel it. We should climb around the other side. Alright. So, oh, okay. Rotwood drops from this guy here. Rotwood creeper. Huh. Alright, there's one. Alright, and it marks the other spots. Okay. I see where this is going. Perhaps we'll even need to get to another area after the one that's marked currently in the map to get our last ingredient. We need some weeds and 50 weeds and 8 kind of mushrooms.
The very roots of the world tree are corrupted by the nightmare. Cleanse Shalin of the infestation that has claimed it.
Oh, can climb up here. Cool. Now we must. Yep, go above, to the level above, and circle around. Oh, these are for the weeds. I believe there's a quest here. Why we need? Oh no, it's shimmering pollen. It's not weeds. Okay. And we need to kill these little flowers here. Alright. Perhaps I'm pushing this a little bit. Alright, they're already done for, so I did not push that much. 46 already. Okay, so we just need probably to kill these two. Alright. Now, the other one is... Oh, it sends us for the Moonclaw Veil. So we're gonna use our Fight Master Whistle, get back to Warlock Hill, and get the mushrooms. It shouldn't take long. This one was pretty fast. The bones for the Akero archaeology quest, on that archaeology quest, should be like this. Not like this, but should be faster. 600 dropping like from 3 to 5 in each of in each artifact or artifact fragment found is just pure nonsense. I mean, I can't believe anyone does archaeology for fun. I can't believe it. It's not fun. Archaeology and fishing, they're just mind blowing. I mean, there should be some more interactivity or something more fun in order to, I don't know, fish better or do some archaeology better, some puzzles or something. I don't know. I'm not a game designer, but I believe it should be I don't know, more interaction. it's a game. It should have more interaction, not just pinpoint, clicking on the survey. It's not like that. All right, here we have the spotted gloom caps. They're all around the place, as it seems. So we'll have no trouble getting these little guys for our elixir. Or potion, whatever you may call it. Let's kill this guy. There's a hunter there. Alright, so I won't target that guy, and I'll be able to farm all my spotted gloom caps with no problems. Those, oh, I thought there was one there, but there isn't. Alright, so, oh, there's two, right next to each other. There's one, and here's the missing one. Alright, great. Now let's get back to Bradensbrook and see if we can get our hands into the elixir. But if Shinfel is afflicted by the Doom Curse, can she actually regain consciousness, or will she be able, like, in a stasis kind of state? That's kind of intriguing. Perhaps she will be able to regain her senses. Will make much sense if she didn't do so, because then how would we be able to help her, right? So yeah, we'll probably get the potion, and then we'll get back to the Nether Drift Scar. I don't remember the actual name of the Warlock, that world. Nether Drift Scar or something, I don't know. The name is not, there's not not Scar, but it did not stick with my mind, so yeah, it's like Nether Drift Scar or Nether Scar something, I don't know.
Oi.
Alright, Doom and Gloom, have you found those ingredients yet? Time really isn't on your side, you know. Yeah, I know. This looks like everything I need. Just give me a moment to mix it all together. Okay, and that's it. Don't let the aroma deceive you. This concoction is mostly safe for consumption. Whoever is afflicted should drink the entire contents of the vial, every last drop. If the elixir works, the effects should be immediate. If not, well, just tell them they drink at their own risk, alright? Keep in mind, this will only weaken the curse and not cure it. Alright.
Watch your back.
So let's Earthstone the hell out of here, and we'll give Shinfel this appetizing potion. I believe she will enjoy it, especially since she's a blood elf, right? Especially since she is a blood elf, a requinted one. She'll have a magnificent taste here. Shimmering elixir of suspension, crafted with ingredients native to Valshara. One would hope that this tonic tastes better than it smells. Yeah, one can only hope, right? Alright, let me just dismiss my demon so that it doesn't overweigh my awesome Warlock. And let's get back. So here she is.
I grow restless. Entertain me. You need my talents. What should we kill next?
Alright, give Shinfel the elixir of suspension.
This had better amuse me. Those cursed twins. They will pay for what they did. Lady Sacrolash and her sister Alethess. They are responsible for this foul magic that infects my blood. The twins are helping the Fistroth build an army. They intend to attack Dreadscar and steal the Fell Blood Altar.
Dreadscar. Oh, intriguing news.
What?
Killing a demon isn't always the answer. Sometimes the solution is to control one, or two, as the case may be. If we can summon the sisters and bend their will to ours, it will deliver a devastating blow to Mephistos' forces and rid Shinfel of her curse. Alright.
The Fell
Weakens
Fire
the
beckons.
Bloodstone. It will be powerful enough to control the sisters when they're in a weakened state.
Alright. We have the Bloodstone. Oh. Champion Keira Irsol, your commitment to rebuilding the council is commendable. You could have left Shinfel to die and found a replacement, but you look out for your own. I followed blindly once before, trusting my mentor to look out for my best interests. Instead, he left me to lead a council that admonished my way of doing things. For this, I will never be a follower. Instead, I choose to stand beside you. My power is yours to use as you see fit, if you wish to use it. Alright, great.
You did right by your fellow warlocks, which is commendable and surprising.
Yeah.
I know some who would choose the pursuit of power over the needs of others.
It was never a choice, Kira.
Have a good one.
Huh.
Good day to you.
Alright,
I
she's
grow restless.
a champion as well. Okay.
Entertain me.
Shinfel Whitesworn. So Ritson appointed you first of our council, did he? It seems much changed in the short time I've been gone. The Legion threat is greater than ever. I have witnessed their power firsthand and know that we cannot defeat them as we are now. You will unite us, Declan, and together we will strip the Legion of their power. Alright.
I will do whatever is needed to defend Dreadscar Rift from the Burning Legion.
Cool. So Kira
How are you?
has an interesting way of joining because we take care of each other, and warlocks are the kind that backstab each other throughout history. The history in the Shadow Council with Gul'dan, ever since back ever since the beginning of the formation of the First Order. So the Shadow Council that then evolved with their magics, with their fell magics and their warlocks. It's all an history of betrayal and backstabbing. So Kira found it to be refreshing, this change, and well, it actually plays very well. I liked it. So on the next quest we have Vault of the Wardens, Matters of the Heart. I have made considerable progress with the Bloodstone, thanks in part to your extensive testing. The stone feeds on blood to grow in power, but its ability to control a demon comes from consuming a corrupted heart. The more powerful, the better. Within the Vault of the Wardens you'll find someone with such a heart. Collect a Fellsworn heart from Cordana within the Vault of the Wardens dungeon. Alright, we'll have to make a trip there. And now, where it feed? We can use the Bloodstone to control the sisters once they are in a weakened state, but first we'll need to feed it. The stone grows in power when consuming the blood of demons. Luckily for us, there's no shortage of demons to kill. So we'll have to kill demons throughout the Broken Isles, doing world quests and whatnot. And now we have the forward mission, so one who's worthy. If we wish to successfully summon the sisters, we'll need the help of a warlock who is skilled in summoning greater demons. We cannot afford to lose another council member due to inexperience. The Broken Isles are swarming with new blood, all hoping to make a name for themselves in this time of chaos. Hopefully, among them we can find one worthy of this council. Alright,
If you mess with
so let me
Hellfire,
just
you
place
get burned.
the mission in progress. Going here, Dreadscar battle plans. Alright. One who's worthy. Here it is.
I will lead.
We need to find a warlock who excels at summoning greater demons. Scout the city of Dana, keeping an eye out for everyone with potential. Alright. So they're actually level. Oh, okay. We just place it like this, and then I'll use the others for the mission for other missions. What's this? Oh, I have too many followers. Okay, let's. Alright, I'll get this one out. Yeah, it should be here. So I'll get the destruction one, Kira, out of the way, and I'll have 2 afflictions, 2 destructions, and 1 demonology.
I will leave but cinders.
So let's place the pack of imps here. Alright, so I'll get these quests done, and then I'll get back and resume the Warlock class campaign, which is been interesting so far. We've taken hold of the Black Harvest Council, the Warlock Council, and we've taken hold of the Dreadscar, a legion. It's not kind of homeworld, but like a sect. We've taken command of that, and we'll see how our deal with Mephistroth ends up, and eventually we'll be able to subjugate the sisters into our will. So I hope you're enjoying these videos so far, and I'll see you around soon. Bye bye.